That's it right there, T-Nip.
What's up, YouTube? This is CrownSpectro back here with another video for you guys, and today we're gonna be talking about what can possibly be next for Assassin's Creed. Now, there's a lot of things that can be said that can come next for Assassin's Creed. I mean, they done almost everything, almost everything. I don't say everything, almost everything. Now, as I go along with this video, of course, this is no confirmed information. This is just what I think could happen for the future Assassin's Creed, or what could possibly be happening, or just rumors at best. Mostly is what this video is going to be consistent of. So, if you feel like you're going to be hearing facts about anything, then I suggest then you shouldn't get your hopes too high. But you always can think about the possibilities of what a next Assassin's Creed game could be. Now, starting off by saying that Assassin's Creed was a great game when it first started. I started playing Assassin's Creed around I want to say 3. I actually played 3. I never gave Assassin's Creed a 1 or 2 a try because I honestly I didn't know about Assassin's Creed during the time. You know, I know you may find it hard to believe. Like, yeah, Assassin's Creed was a super popular game, but like, I did not play it. I don't know why. I didn't hear about it till like later on. Like, I knew that that game was announced, but like, you know how you hear about games that are announced, but you're like, you don't play them though. You know they're popular, but you just don't play it. It's not like you hate the game. It's not like you don't like the game. You just decided not to play it, you know? You just decided not to play the game when it came out. And that's how Assassin's Creed was. I had nothing against this game, and I knew about it. Everybody said this game was great. See, I just never took time to get into this game like I really want to. If I really had liked Assassin's Creed games back then, and I had knew what those games were really about back then, I most definitely would have had played Assassin's Creed back when it first came out. 1, 2, Brotherhood, 3. I didn't get into Assassin's Creed until about 3. Then I went from there. You know, I started playing. What came after 3? Was it Syndicate? No, not Syndicate. I think it was Black Flag. Yeah, Black Flag came after that. That was like that by far, in my opinion, has to be like the best Assassin's Creed story mode, in my opinion. I don't know. It's kind of hard between that and 3. Both of them had great stories, but I did like Black Flag's story the best. I mean, it was so much to do in that game. It was so fun. I had so much fun. An adventure, it felt like it never was going to end. And as far as what's going to happen with the next Assassin's Creed game, well, if I had already taken a guess, and this is just rumors and stuff, they're saying that the next game is going to take place during Vikings. Now, this is where it's been throwing me off lately about Assassin's Creed. Don't get me wrong, Assassin's Creed itself is a great franchise, and the games they've been pretty solid. I gotta give them that, they've been pretty solid. But I kind of grew bored of the games after Origin. Like, they didn't hold me like that. They didn't captivate me like they used to, you know? They didn't get my attention like they used to. And they didn't feel the same. You know, Origins was a great game because like Origins told the origins of Assassin's Creed, how they all got started. So that was a great way, you know, to tell the backstory of all the assassins and then the Brotherhood, and, you know, and the Templars and stuff like that. And it was a great way to tell how it all started. But like, as far as what happens out the Origin, I didn't really get too much into it. You know, I enjoy Unity a lot. The story could have been a little better, but I enjoyed Unity for the fact that that was the first time that Assassin's Creed had a co-op multiplayer. Now that was indeed an awesome concept in my opinion, even though sometimes the fighting style and the gameplay style was kind of rugged and kind of rough around the edges, but it wasn't all that bad in my opinion. By far, I gotta give Unity its credit when it's due, cause Unity itself, it stood out, you know. Unity showed that it wasn't just any other Assassin's Creed game by the fact they having co-op mode and online multiplayer, which no other Assassin's Creed has done. And because I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of skeptic when they first announced it about Unity, because I was thinking like Assassin's Creed most definitely should stick to being just a one-player, you know, adventure game. Not like you don't really see a game like this being able to do multiplayer. But Unity was able to do it, and I had fun playing the multiplayer, despite the fact that they didn't have many missions, which disappointed me. The fact that online mode didn't have many missions going on inside Unity. But despite that, I enjoyed the story and played the entire story mode, so I had fun playing it. And then going to online mode, even now I still now and then come back to Unity and play the online mode. No, I just have fun. Now I enjoy playing the online mode. And besides that fact that Unity is still to this day the only Assassin's Creed game that has an online multiplayer mode. So I mean, every now and then I do indeed look back and come back to it and enjoy myself once more. But as for what happened with Odyssey, I didn't even play Odyssey. Um, Odyssey kind of just it wasn't there for me. Was it? Yeah, it was Odyssey. I didn't play Odyssey. Yeah, I did play Odyssey actually. Yeah, I did. I did. I played Odyssey. I remember now because like I wasn't gonna get it at first, but then somebody convinced me to get it, and I did get it. And now I kind of regret that I did buy that game. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay was beautiful and whatnot, but the whole Greek Roman mythology, it kind of was like what is this what is this about? Like what's going on? And I think when like you could choose between a dude and a girl in Odyssey, and I think I chose. I'm most likely I know I chose Alex. So and it was fun at first, but like I said, it didn't feel the same. It didn't have that same old original Assassin's Creed flavor that it always has, and it's okay. I understand that Ubisoft wanted to try something different with the Assassin's Creed franchise. They can't constantly keep continuing on the same thing forever. But don't get me wrong though, Odyssey just wasn't for me. I literally quit playing that game after 2 days of having it. And I'm talking like this is when the game first came out. I just wasn't feeling Odyssey that much. I didn't really get into Odyssey. Maybe you guys enjoy Odyssey a lot. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about that. But I just didn't really enjoy Odyssey that much. And Odyssey was, I mean, a lot of people made, like I said, a lot of people made enjoy Odyssey. But to me, Odyssey just wasn't there for me. It wasn't for me. I always liked the Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed 3 Black Flag type of stories. The one with the good story. The one that keeps your attention and when the action never stops, And honestly, just didn't do it for me. Me walking around with a Greek Roman skirt on, or and doing, just fighting people in Greek, Greek times. I mean, like I said, it's an interesting concept. I just wasn't feeling it though. And the fact that there's a lot of rumors going around saying that the next Assassin's Creed is going to be Vikings. And don't get me wrong, I haven't really played a game where Vikings is the main, main thing for the story. I mean, it sounds interesting, but at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like that the whole Assassin's Creed Vikings thing is gonna disappoint me as well. If anything, why not just do an Assassin's Creed samurai, like a Japanese type Assassin's Creed? And I know, yes, I think there has been an Assassin's Creed Japanese, but like when I mean by that, I mean like a samurai type Assassin's Creed is part of the main story. Like I'm pretty sure they can make this work into the main story. Assassin's Creed Samurai. I mean, come on, think about it. Like a ninja type Assassin's Creed. Assassins are already assassins. They run on top of buildings and stuff. Imagine having a dope assassin like ninja style type outfit and doing undercover missions and stuff. That would be dope. That would be dope. I'd be seriously down for that idea. Take it back during the times of the Edo's times and stuff like that, and back during the samurai days. I'm not sure if I said that right, but anyways, it's a lot of things that could be done with this game. There's a lot of different methods that can be gone through with this game. And Vikings, I mean, like I said, they're just rumors. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Vikings is it's like, yeah, it's a new concept. I mean, it's not like we haven't not seen Assassin's Creed Vikings, but I just don't feel like that's the path that Assassin's Creed should go down. But maybe this is what Ubisoft thinks. That's what the people want. Maybe Ubisoft just trying something out new, and I can't blame them for that. But like I said, I just feel like that Assassin's Creed has lately been going all story. Like I don't even know where the story is anymore with this entire franchise. Like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3 had a great story going, and then I think it continued on the Black Flag, which had also a great story. And then it went on to I think Unity was his own thing. Well, no, Unity might have been a part of the story as well. I think Unity was a part of like the Assassin's Creed main story. And Syndicate, I played Syndicate. I had fun playing Syndicate. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't one of my favorite Assassin's Creed, but I had fun playing Syndicate. That's like the last Assassin's Creed I played through before I eventually just quit. Oh, well, not including Origins, of course. I played Origins through. I had fun playing Origins. I had more fun playing Origins than I did Syndicate, but don't get me wrong though. Syndicate is still a great game, and don't get me wrong, Assassin's Creed still has plenty of potential to become great game. It has so much potential, and there's so much they can do with this. But I feel like they have lost view of what they can possibly do with the story. I feel like they have lost view of what can possibly happen, or what can possibly happen if they keep going down this wrong path of Assassin's Creed. Now, so far, like I said, the games haven't been doing badly, but you just don't see. And don't get me wrong, you just don't see people playing Assassin's. I don't really see people playing Assassin's Creed like that anymore. You know, like people play the game and like they put it down, like like it doesn't have the replay value that Assassin's Creed 3 or Black Flag or Origins has. Like they don't feel like it don't really have that replay value. Even Syndicate at some point has some kind of replay value to it. You know, there's some things in the game you wouldn't mind coming back to after maybe 3 years or 4 years without playing it. You wouldn't mind coming back to the game and playing a couple of missions or so. But Odyssey though, like I said, I hold no grudge against Odyssey because like there's plenty of other Assassin's Creed games that I feel the same about. Like let's see, what Revelations? I wasn't feeling Revelations all that much either, even though it's not part of the main story. I played it, wasn't feeling that too much either. But like I said, Assassin's Creed is so much that can be done with the story, and if they really are gonna go through this whole Vikings thing, well, I just hope the story is worthwhile. Because I don't really want to play an Assassin's Creed game where the story is just not, it's not fulfilling. The story is lackluster, and it's not what it should be. You know, Assassin's Creed games are known for that great story and dynamic, cinematic scenes and stuff like that. And that's what makes Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed. And due to the fact that Assassin's Creed has lately been declining in the past few years, maybe I'm the only one who's feeling this way. I don't know. If you guys feel this way, you guys you gotta talk to me. Tell me how you feel about this game. How you feel about what's been going on with Assassin's Creed lately. I just I feel like this franchise and series itself has been declining. In my opinion, I just feel like this franchise hasn't been declining because it's not there no more. But I'm not gonna say that because I mean, of course, a lot of people still play Assassin's Creed, and you still gotta think about the fact that every time there's a new Assassin's Creed game, of course, many people are going to be hyped, and regardless of whether or not I didn't like Odyssey, I still played it. I still gave it a try, which goes to show that I still was willing to play a new Assassin's Creed game, no matter how bad I may think it turned out to be. That's how much I have faith in this series and in the games themselves. But like I said, it's like there's more to this game than what they give it to. They give it credit to. There's more to this game than just like a regular old plain story. It's more to this game than just changing the theme and then like creating an entirely new story. Because I feel like the problem that I had with Odyssey was that I couldn't really connect with the characters like that. Like I remember playing the first mission, and I remember being at the big battlefield, and you go fight that dude. I don't even remember what that guy's name was. I fought at the first guy. And it was like a battlefield, skulls and stuff. It was a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on, and I mean, and I remember I got to the little island and stuff, and after that, I just kind of like, even after they told me what was going on with the character and his backstory, I still didn't really feel a connection to that character. I still felt like that character just wasn't, he didn't feel like an assassin to me, to be honest. Just felt like a guy running around with would he use a sword, an axe? I don't even remember. I think he used a sword, and he had a bird, I believe, too, that he can use, like in Origins, but it's just feel like that it lost that assassin theme. That's what I feel like Odyssey went wrong. It lost its assassin theme, and I feel like that was what killed the series. Killed that game itself for me. Now, many others may enjoy the fact that Assassin's Creed has lately been trying different themes and changing up a lot of the main characters and trying different ways and different approaches on the Assassin's Creed games themselves. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually great that they're all trying new things, but don't get me wrong, you can only try but so many new things before you start to realize that those new things don't seem to match up with what the original idea was for Assassin's Creed, what made Assassin's Creed. You can't let new ideas stray away from what the original idea of Assassin's Creed was supposed to be about. And like I said, every Assassin's Creed game has always been, assassins. It always has been assassins. It always has some kind of connection to assassins. Even though they may not have been about the main story or had any relation to the previous game story or whatsoever. But regardless of that, there's a lot of things that can still be improved on Assassin's Creed, and I still have high hopes for this game and franchise, and I won't give up on it until the very last breath of this game comes to it. And I hope that day never comes, because I really hope this game continues to thrive and do great. I just hope they can continue to make great stories instead of just changing up the theme and then just writing a bunch of new characters and not having no sort of relations, you know, because I like, you know, I like the whole big main storyline, you know, I like, maybe Odyssey was connected in some way and I just didn't know about it. Who knows? You guys tell me what you think could possibly happen to the future of the Assassin's Creed franchise. And I'm CrownSpectro, and I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.